Today we're going to talk about safety in the absence of unreasonable risk. Safety is the absence of unreasonable risk. While this is one of the best definitions of safety perhaps you'll run across, safety is actually an outcome or it's a result. The statement might even better be safety is an outcome of the absence of unreasonable risk. Regardless of how you state it, the focus on keeping workers safe and healthy has greater financial and reputational incentives than perhaps we've ever found it to be before. The irony of this focus is that in spite of companies supplying better PPE, writing better safety work procedures, and focusing on emergency preparation, injuries and even fatalities continue. In fact, there are times when workplace fatalities increase, and they tend to increase in step with how busy we are in the economy. It's the increase of unsafe acts that's driving these statistics. Unsafe acts account for 80 to 90% of all injuries. To be fair, many unsafe acts take place because a worker's new and doesn't know any better. Essentially, this is an unsafe condition because a company is required by law to inform and train workers about the hazards of their job. We try to do the very best that we can to make sure that our workers are well trained and well informed and continually trained. However, not everybody follows the same rule and or practice. Most injuries are the result of an unsafe act when the worker actually knows better. Usually somebody's taking a shortcut because they think that this is going to save time. They may have gotten themselves under pressure or being put under pressure. This calculation is always flawed. If you rationally step back and you look at the situation, you'll quickly see that you really don't save time by taking what are so-called shortcuts. A classic example is jumping down from about a meter or 39 inches. You can jump down without injury quite a number of times. However, if you don't see the wet spot on the floor that's extremely slippery, if you slip just before you jump or if someone placed something in your landing spot, you can sustain a significant injury. For the sake of argument, say you tweaked your ankle and had to do modified duties for a week. How many thousand times do you have to jump down 1 meter instead of sitting down and swinging your legs over the side? And if you'd what if you'd injured yourself more severely? What if you broke your back and ended your working career? There's no shortcut that's really worthwhile. There are set ways of doing things that we've proven over and over again. If you think that what you're doing might be risky, it probably is, and it pays to stop several times a day and give yourself that 4-second check to see what hazards there might be around you. You might find an easier and safer way to do something. You might discover that conditions have changed. In the end, the vast majority of unreasonable risk is from our own risk taking. If we truly think about what we're doing, we're less likely to sustain an injury. I hope that this hits home with you. I hope it causes you to think about what you're doing and how you're doing it. And I hope that it leads you to a better, safer work environment and a better, safer work career. Thank you.